What's up, guys? We're on the channel. What we're doing today, we're working on the semi truck a little bit. Not really working on it, we're really moving parts around, but I got something to show you guys. We got a new garage here, technically a garage. It's actually pretty damn cool. It's actually like really spacious. I even put lights in it. So when we get the lights on, we'll take a little walk inside quick, show you guys that, and then we'll get to what's going on with the semi truck and the engine right now, which we're starting to order parts. I didn't order them yet, but I got like a cart building up with very expensive parts. Very expensive parts. All right, so here it is inside of here, guys. This is the whole room. It's a little very muggy and humid in here. We're probably gonna put some AC in here, possibly, if I can. I have an idea for the door here, but other than that, we got the two engines here. Now this engine's pretty much dismantled. I'm just probably gonna take off this so we have it to spare. It looks brand new, so I'm gonna take it. We still gotta do some things on this engine. We still gotta replace this and replace the, what do you call that damn thing? Power steering pump right here. And I think, and put the computer on right here. So we still got some things we gotta do. Nothing too major, but we gotta get the parts in today, which we're gonna open up this side door, put all the parts over in the corner over there, and then we're gonna start, actually maybe put them in this corner. Maybe put them in this corner, I don't know, I haven't decided where I'm gonna put things. But yeah, so we're gonna get all the parts in here so that we're going on this engine. I'm gonna try to order parts tonight or tomorrow night after I get a final list of what we need. Order them up, get things going, get this thing again put together, because I'm getting tired of this thing sitting here. We want to be driving this beautiful girl down to Florida this October for the race. So that's the idea behind this. That's the goal, and that's our dreams. So we got a transmission. We gotta figure out how to get out of there because it's 800 pounds of weight and not easy to move. So we gotta figure out how to get that thing out of there. I'm probably gonna use it with a forklift, but yeah. So let me get this thing all situated. Let me get this thing opened up so we get some fresh air going in, and we'll go from there. All right, so we're gonna get all this stuff uncovered. It's gonna be a water mess because it's a lot of water in it right now. Wow, that freaking water, Jesus. All right, so we got a clutch. Only thing I gotta do is get some clutches. I gotta figure out a place where I want to put the clutch. Wow. Wowzers. That's heavy. That's a heavy girl. Freaking cinder block is like paperweight now. Shit. Tell you right now, this thing weighs about, I think, probably 100-some pounds. Cause I usually lift. I can lift 80 times that. I can probably lift 130, 140 pounds like this. Being able to easily kind of just manhandle it. So all that's left over here is just gonna be just the intercooler, and going to be things like that. Nothing major. Don't need that stuff where we're going on this. So yeah, so that's all we gotta do over here. All right, so over here, what we got in this box, we got a starter, we got the oil pump, we got our new, this is a piece that has a hole in the gasket, but I gotta clean this thing up tremendously and make sure that this electronic thing is okay. And we got this guy, which he looks in better condition than the one we have. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, I know what that is. That's a plate. We don't need this. This is kind of like extra / you might just get rebuilt. But yeah, so mainly this guy. Mainly him. Probably just replace this. And yeah, I think other than that, that's all we need over there. The clutch, on the other hand, over here, we're probably gonna replace it. Problem is, listen, guys, this is a $3,000 clutch. 3,000 bucks. Twin disc, I'm assuming. I think it's twin disc. Some sort of special ultra shift something. I'm not quite sure exactly on it. And then going on over here, we have 2 flywheels. Now that one came off the engine. This one's off the new engine. Now this one's basically feels like brand new. It's surface rust. It's not rotted. It's just surface rust. So I think I can clean that up. Probably just throw some acid on it, honestly. Just probably reuse this. Replace the throwout bearing, or not throwout bearing. Pilot bearing on that one, and on that one over there, it's used. It's grooved. So I think if we are gonna reuse it, it's probably gonna be this one with that one over there. I don't know, or should I just reuse the plywood here? Maybe just, if we're gonna reuse the clutch, you might as well use the clutch. It's already embedded into this one and everything, so maybe we'll just reuse this, maybe. So we'll see how it goes, see what happens. That one's in better shape, but this one's also the one that came out with the clutch that we would be using. So I'm kind of taking pictures of spots where we need gaskets. So I'm putting my fingers here showing these 2 spots. I already have this gasket in there. I know that. I'll take the picture. I don't know if I put my hand. Alright, no gasket there. I know that. Another thing I gotta figure out, and I gotta find the piece, is gonna be this here. I gotta get this out, as well as, and then put this in here. I gotta take this apart to get that. And this I gotta take, oh, is this it right here? Oh, this might be it right here. Might go right into there. So get that to go into there. I put a computer in right here. So I gotta put the computer in. Now the computer is the same thing as the one that came off the other truck. Oh, the other engine over there. So all we gotta do is just pretty much just put it up, and I may have to get it reprogrammed, because right now it's programmed for 450. This engine is making 400, I believe it said on here. Where'd it go? Where'd the numbers go? Yeah, 400 says right there. It's hard to see, but it says 400. I'd like to get a new plate for this, but I don't know if you can do that. So 400 horsepower, but I would rather have the 450, but I think this turbo is smaller on that one. And our turbo is also, I think, it's going. It feels like the shaft's a little loose. Like, this turbo I know is pretty good, because when I go, here, I'll lower you guys in. Yeah, you really tell when a turbo is really good when, I don't know if you guys can see in there, but when you spin the turbo and it keeps spinning in there, generally means it's a pretty good turbo. Now the other one did not do that, so, and it has a little shaft play, so I'm assuming it's gonna need a rebuild / new turbo soon on that turbo. So, and that's $3,000. We're not gonna, we can save that money for actually getting this thing running instead of horsepower. So first things first is get it running, you know. Then we can worry about horsepower. We can worry about horsepower then. So other than that there. Like I said, we gotta get the power steering pump on here. Right now this is holding on to, oh, never mind, it's not holding on to it. Technically it's supposed to, but put that onto there. Get new filters. Everything else looks decent. I gotta get that stud out here, so I gotta get a welder out here, weld that up and get that popped off. That's really all there is to this thing. There's really not too much for us to really be playing around with. The 2 main things we're gonna be using is gonna be this here and that there. So when we lift up the engine, it's gonna go boop, boop there. Maybe what we'll do real quick in this video is just pop this valve cover off and just see how it is inside and make sure that this thing is a true 400-mile motor. They said this motor has 400 something miles on it. 400 something miles. Not 400,000, 400 something. It was like 432 maybe, I don't know, something like that. So I'm not quite sure. I don't believe them too much, but we're gonna pop it off. Maybe just check it real quick and see how it looks. All right, so I did record this, but I guess the GoPro would show up at some point. Maybe just like the heat, I'm not sure. But we got the valve cover off here. Now this is a scary sight to see. Like this yellow stuff, whatever this is, it's only on the bottom. Like I said, the bottom's fine. The bottom has normal oil. Actually, the oil even looks oil looks clean. So this engine, actually, it might even just be a 400,000 mile motor, because if you look down here, the metal is not even like discolored by the oil yet. This motor, on the other hand, look at the freaking oil. It's freaking blacker than, I'm not gonna say it, but but it's black. So definitely, I think the motor's in good shape on overall. Definitely some things I want to just check over and make sure everything's good. And like, there's some parts where I'm like, you know, is this really? Because I see some stuff here, there, everywhere. It's like kind of like, 400 mile motor will not have some of this stuff, but I'll probably say it's probably like a 4,000 mile, 4,000, maybe 40,000. I feel like it's probably a 40,000 mile motor more than anything, because it's definitely not worn down, nothing stained. It's very well taken care of. Like so far as I can see, there's no heat on the fuel lobes. This actually has two camshafts. Well, one's a fuel camshaft and one's a regular camshaft. I don't know the actual name, so don't ask me the actual name. But yeah, all of them, they all look healthy. They all look fine. Probably definitely gonna spray this down with some stuff, and definitely, well, that's water right there. So it might just be milky oil, honestly. And there's condensation. Because one thing about this motor is there's a lot of condensation down in the crankcase, or not crankcase. Well, I'm not wrong by saying that actually, but in the oil pan, but it's more like condensation. It's not milky oil, because it's, you know, if it had milky oil, it'll be all throughout the engine. There'd be no black oil up here at all. So definitely looks healthy. Everything looks good on that part. Yeah, everything looks healthy. Everything looks good, much better than the other engine. So hopefully we're be smooth sailing with this thing soon. And I'm gonna get this cover back on. I'll probably replace this gasket. Yeah, she looks a little dry rotted. Looks a little dry. So definitely replace that gasket. Let's go through the truck real quick. You know, we're just talking about the motor. That's really it for the motor. It's really not much for me to talk about on that. Other than I gotta go order gaskets, and we'll be working on that very soon. So what we got going up in the truck here? We got things coming apart. We got tons of things going on. We got a billion projects all in one shot. So where's the? Oh, there it is. So we're putting one of these switches in here. So that switch, that's gonna go right in there. So you're gonna see that there. There's gonna be USB ports. You know, a cigarette lighter. You don't really need a cigarette lighter, but it's there. So that's gonna be there. We're gonna have a new radio here. Now this radio, my father bought a, I don't know, some type of, I don't know, I guess a dual system. I have no idea, whatever it is. It's a screen that goes up here that has Apple CarPlay for the iPhone. So we're gonna put it over here. Right now I got my, what do you call this guy here? Oh, that's not even clipped in. I clipped that in. My brake controller for the little trailer. I just gotta put the ground over there for that. And then, yeah, so other than that, on the inside here, I don't know if I ever showed you guys on the inside. I've definitely probably did once. But we got a TV up. We got TV in here. Got some inverters. I gotta do some wiring in here, like some house wiring. Cause I do want to make like some house outlets going around here, maybe inside the dash over here, or siding, what you want to call that. Inside here, we got a fridge inside here actually. My butt's not doing it right now. So I actually got a fridge in here. I guess can't freaking see. Oh, trust me, there's a fridge in there. It's a cooler, but it's a fridge. Got a toilet in here, which that's not staying anymore, because that was more for an RV. You know, being an RV, we're gonna register as an RV and need a toilet to be a RV. But we didn't do that. It's just a semi under a personal thing, so stick with that. Other than that, that's really all that's going on in here. That's really pretty much it. Other than some minute things. So, like I said, we're doing some things with the dash. Dash is coming together. You guys will never believe how much these dashes are. These dashes are like freaking $300 for just that dash. And the funny part is, this hole was already made for us. So, Turns out, I guess something was here already, and I guess either it broke, I don't know what happened, no idea, but where they did, they cut a piece of the truck, I don't know where, and they literally placed that there and they taped it over it to make it look normal. But it works out for us because that was perfect. So, let me hobble down here. We got the side skirts off because my dad wanted to clean some things up. Maybe he's shining up the gas tank. Somehow he's not sure what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing, to be honest with that. We are looking for a fifth wheel trailer to get like a 3-car trailer, 4-car trailer. Mostly a 2-car. I want at least a 2-car trailer, but 3-car trailer would be cool because then we can bring the Ranger truck. We can bring, you know, one of the Mustangs to drive around down there, and as well as that, or even maybe even the Ford pickup. You know, that'd be cool. Just put the Ford pickup on the big giant trailer, and you know, the race truck, and then have and if we find a Nissan Maximum on the way down, buy a Nissan Maximum to race in the Ultima race, Nissan Ultima, then that'll be a fun ass time. So we don't know we're doing that yet, but I got the electric temporary hooked up. Don't laugh at my I have all my, oh gosh, spider web. I hate spiders. Got a whole bunch of things wired up down there. If you want to see those clamps, there's a positive one somewhere down there. So yeah, other than that, guys, I'm gonna end the video up here because I do gotta get to a concert. It's a Big Time Rush concert with my girlfriend, and secretly I do actually like them. Secretly I do. But yeah, so I gotta go to that with her. She wanted to go, and I said I don't care. I'll go to a Big Time Rush concert. I don't mind them. So yeah. So on that, listen, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like down below, comment below. I don't know, some cool shit. Subscribe to the channel. Dare chase your dreams. Don't let it get away. Stay Maverick. I'll see you guys next one.